Oi mate, 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 oi mate. Oi mate, 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 oi mate. It's Monday. It's Monday. Monday. Boxing Day. Christmas. Monday. Holidays. Monday. But first, the sky. Christmas Eve. 35 degrees with big clouds. Monday, the 26th of December, 2022. It's been a hot summer night, my favourite. I'm pretty sweaty. I mean, I'm sitting next to a computer that's on. I'm wearing cotton pants, which is a terrible idea, but yes. So, I'm liking the weather. I've been liking the mangoes, and I've been liking this show. This 52-week experiment I've run, which has now come to its conclusion. It's had its ups and its downs. Yeah, there were some that I had ideas for. I knew, as soon as I knew that October 31st was a Monday, I went, cool, I can do one of those gimmicky Halloween specials, and I did. I got all painted up, and that was fun. And there are some other good Mondays out there. What the series was actually about, I don't really know. It started as an idea. The idea was, I thought, Oi Mate, It's Monday would be a great name for a show, and I saw that it hadn't been done. So I did it. Where'd the cloud go? All gone. I'm sure when most people think of a great name for a band, or in this case a show or podcast or whatever, they don't go and then produce that thing. Most ideas just get thrown away. This one was tried out quite thoroughly. Too much, really. Oi Mate, It's Monday did not have to go on for so long, but it is complete. And, yeah. The genesis of the whole thing was to do a late night or early morning show, or somewhere in between, depending on where you were in the world. Merry Christmas. Christmas. News relating to popular media and events and things, but also video games and movies and more niche things and mangoes. A lot of mangoes. And weather for Darwin and Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky. That was just a thing I threw in to make it feel more like a morning show, even though I make it very late at night. But in other parts it's like a late night talk show with no guests. Don't know. It's a good name, and it could be used in the future, but for now, this series is over. Next Monday will be next year. Indeed, perhaps next Monday. Indeed, perhaps, no. On next Monday, you may see my video for the end of 2022, which, based on the last two, involves some sort of impromptu annual tradition of me dancing around in a cat mask to copyrighted music. So, that'll be fun. But there will not be an Oi Mate, It's Monday, the 1st of January 2023. No. There will not. But I do other things. This was a side project, just to get me to do more stuff. And I certainly made more Oi Mate, It's Mondays. I didn't make more reviews. I've actually made even less than last year so far, although I will extend the season out to the end of March, so I'll definitely get some more out. The video reviews are what I wanted to do. I'd also like to do animations that have been floating around in my head for a long time. Animated like that talking snake. That sort of thing. I don't do anything further than that. I tried Flash in high school. Ugh. It's so complicated. There is that other program, the one that the other animators use, even Studio Ghibli use it, I think. The one that I forget the name of. It's free, open source animation software, but no, I'd rather just draw stuff in Paint.net and edit in Vegas. Those are familiar things for me. Next year I plan to build the computer that I planned to build at some point this year. Make some real powerful editing powerhouse to replace my little box of occasional issues that I love. Please don't die on me now, little black box. That is 7 years old or so. Footage I have to incorporate. I've still got some more of these lemon things. Why not have one? Oh, it's officially not Monday anymore. The clock has struck 12 a.m. Tuesday. And by the renderings... Oh, boy. I haven't made a big mango tier list or anything, because I haven't had time to sample them all. And even some of the varieties I tried at the end of last summer, around January and February, haven't been able to find them again yet this year because they haven't bloomed yet. Some of them are late January mangoes, so I haven't got any Keat or Palmer or any of that sort here. But I will say, right now, get yourself a big R2E2. And if you don't like the flavour of R2E2, Honeygold. Honeygold mangoes are really good. Forget all the advertising you see for Calypso. Yeah, Calypso's everywhere. Honeygold. That's the best mango to eat. Looking to the near future, to celebrate the upcoming release, I actually have no idea when, of Crash Team Rumble, not racing, a new party game with the Crash Bash Crash Bash. I'm going to be doing one of those Snake of Bacon's Long Rashes journeys. Journey 10, Crash Bash. Expect a 3+ hour video of me playing through a new blank save of Crash Bash. Of just all the mandatory, not the side things where you have to get the relics and all that. Just everything from the first world all the way through to beating Oxide, like with Crash Team Racing. I don't know how long it'll be. I can't remember if Crash Bash is significantly longer than Crash Team Racing, but I don't know. Depends how many times I lose ballistics. I think I'm pretty good at ballistics. What's the one I'm terrible at? The pogo painting, no? There's definitely some Crash Bash mini-games I'm really bad at and some that I'm better at. I just remember Desert Fox. This is good. Alright, I'm pumped up. I'll record that on the 28th, 29th? 28th or 29th at the latest. Yeah, I've got to get a lot done for that. Alright, so that's that one. There are other ideas for very long things. I really want to do Ratchet and Clank, which is going to be more like 12 hours. That'll be coming in the new year. January or February. Of course, that will coincide with my review of Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, which I've been playing on PS5. That's a seriously good game. And yeah, we've got other reviews to do. My re-review of some Net Eurozone games is running extraordinarily late, but that's okay. Do you want to see the first minute of it? Well, if you do, here it is. Let's say it's the late 90s and you dream of making your own PlayStation game. Not just joining the gaming industry and working on a game, but making your own, directing it, calling all the shots. To execute your vision and turn it into a PlayStation game, the barrier for entry is high. You'll need a team, you'll need expensive workstations, official software development kits, and a fax machine and an office and the money to pay people's wages. It's expensive and very, very complicated, like making a feature film. Although, of course, in the film industry there are indie films out there with a lot less money behind them. Truly, anyone with a camera and enough gumption can make their own home movie, and in that same spirit, ever since there have been computers in bedrooms, there have been bedroom programmers tapping away at their ZX Spectrums and Commodore 64s making games. Some games never left their first computer and were only played by the people that made them. Others shopped around and eventually published. And I know that's an abrupt end, and you're probably looking for more. Hopefully you are, but that's all I can show you today. That is most of the introduction of a video that will probably be around an hour long and released in the first quarter of next year. Yeah, nice little trailer for you. There's plenty of other games to review that aren't Net Rose, Ratchet & Clank, or Gran Turismo 7. I've been meaning for ages to cover Super Monkey Ball, Banana Blitz HD, and of course, that one that's actually good, Banana Mania. I haven't even been getting time to play them. I have too many games. Too many games. Not enough time. See how circumstances change in the new year. Anything could happen. Maybe I'll be working less days a week, or doing something that leaves me with more energy and time, or more structured hours, or maybe I'll just have the get up and go-ness and the gumption to do more. Who knows? New Year's are all about setting resolutions and losing all the weight you pack on eating all the food of December. Let's not go there. At least I'm still not as heavy as I used to be. I'm not as light as I used to be more recently, but I'm not. Let's not go there. Well, I suppose it's time, for the final time this year, the weather. Up in Darwin, it's your typical wet season, with a high of 34, a low of 26 for Monday, and rain. Tuesday, expect a top of 31 and a low of 26 with thunderstorms, and the thunderstorms continue throughout. Wednesday, high 29, low 25 with those thunderstorms. Thursday, high 28, low 26, thunderstorms. Friday, high 29, low 26, thunderstorms. Saturday, 29, 26, thunderstorms. Sunday is the 1st of January 2023, and it begins with thunderstorms. Maximum 28, minimum 26. Moving a bit further north to Petropavlovsk Kamchatsky on the eastern edge of Russia. On Monday there was a tiny cloud and a maximum of 1 degree Celsius with a low of -7. Tuesday expect sunshine, but cold sunshine. High -3, low -10. Wednesday will be sunny as well with a high of -5 and a low of -11. Thursday is still cold enough to keep your ice cream solid. High -7, low -11. Well, that's in the shade. Maybe if you put your ice cream out in the sun, it would melt. I don't know. I don't live in the snow. Friday, speaking of snow, it's expected to snow, with a top of -6 and a low of -12. Brrr, snow. Saturday, partly cloudy, high -8, low -14, the coldest part of the week, at the very tail end of the year. And after the wave of celebrations sweeps the world for the moving of the 4th largest digit in the date, Sunday, expect a high of -9 and a low of -12, partly cloudy. That's really cold. I'm so glad I live where it's not really cold. Summer weather. It's actually cooled off a bit. No, that's the air conditioning. Who turned it on? I guess someone can't sleep. Either way, doesn't matter. Love the weather, love mangoes, and I love all of you. Thank you for watching. Snake of Bacon signing out of the final episode of Oi Mate It's Monday. It's all done now. The end. Hey baby, I hear the blues are calling, tossed salad and scrambled eggs. And maybe I seem a bit confused, yeah maybe, but I got you pegged. But I don't know what to do with those tossed salads and scrambled eggs. They're calling again. Frasier has left the building.